cause pain and the body won't want to push through that pain. That's why you might have that. Okay? So then if you go to the next one is the lateral epicondylitis. It says in there that the range of motion you might have a decrease in end range extension. So if they put their arms out, this is usually people who have had the problem for 2, 3, 4 months, and what happens is they go to straighten out their arm and they'll straighten one out no problem, and then the one that's affected they come out and they're like, oh, I feel stiff, I can't really straighten it all the way. And that's because just subconsciously they've been keeping it in a bent position to avoid that full stretch to the tendon that tugs on that lateral epicondyle. So how do we get that right? We just tell them to get a weight in their hand, 5, 10 pounds, grab the weight, elbow over the edge and just let it hang. You just let it hang 30, 40 seconds, come back up, let it drop down again, 30, 40 seconds. You just do repeats of that until it straightens up. And then next up we have the resisted tests for lateral epicondylitis. So your resisted tests, so that was the range. Just slide your hand over the edge. That one. So what we want to do for a resisted test, we're testing the wrist extensors. So I stabilize here. I'll just get you to pull your hand up towards the ceiling. Go, 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 go. What are we looking for in that test? Pain and or weakness. Okay. Next up, pronation, supination. So slide your stick here forward. Pronation, supination. Which one's going to hurt if she's got lateral epicondylitis? Most likely. Probably more supination. So what I do is I put my the thenar eminence, or the padding of my thumb, right under radius, and grab onto the bottom of the hand. Don't claw grip, but again with that alligator grip, and then stabilize here, and I'll get you to turn into supination. Good. And then to do pronation, I would just switch hands. Basically, pad of my thumb right on her radius here, and then go ahead. And there's pronation. Okay. And again, looking for pain and weakness. Next up, we do the grip strength test. Grip strength test, you just get somebody to say, okay, I want you to grab both fingers and squeeze. Come on, break my fingers. Good. And you just check to see, does one side feel like it squeezes stronger? Is there pain when I do the squeeze? And then for palpation, what we would do is we would just find the medial and lateral epicondyle. So I'd go up, palpate along the tendon usually sore, and then right along the bone at some point you'll find the most tender spot, right on the epicondyle. And the last one in there is your stretch test. So your stretch test, just follow the directions in there, but what you want to do is see if it's painful when you take it into a maximal stretch, so you really tug on that area. Elbow extended at 90 degrees of shoulder forward flexion. Wrist flexion, and then ulnar deviation. Don't rotate. You make sure it's just a little deviation ulnarly. That's it. Okay? If I was to do the same test for the medial epicondylitis, I would just turn my hand around. There, radial deviation. Okay? And then again for the medial epicondylitis, the only change I would do is instead of testing wrist extension, just turn the hand over, and I'll get you to pull your hand up. And okay. So it's the exact same tests, just test for flexion. And then lastly is the collateral ligament test. Just come up just for one tester. Line your back here. So what we're going to do here is we just do the collateral ligament sprain tests. So just like the knee, you just support the limb, relax your arm, let it drop, let it fall. So I want to test the collateral ligaments. Remember, collateral ligaments aren't huge. I had someone, or I asked, where's the collateral ligaments? They said, oh, they're right here. That's like the longest ligament I've ever seen, right? That's a dinosaur ligament. So you want to make sure that it's, you know where they are, right? So they're just connecting two bones together, right? So on this side, they're just going to be right around here. So what you do is get the person to relax, stabilize with the top hand, and pull with this hand apart. And then I would bend it 30 degrees, do the exact same thing, and then I would do the other side. So straight, relax, pull, bend, pull. Okay? And that's it. Okay, try all those as soon as you're done those.